Ladies, gentlemen, and haradrim of all ages, we've got news coming for the incoming future of Diablo 4 and for the continuation of Season 6. There's always stuff sort of going on surrounding the game, and the biggest thing happening right at this immediate moment is the official announcement of the next Campfire chat for the game. This is a stream that will be held by multiple developers talking about what will be happening pretty soon, and this stream will be taking place on November 12th, which is next Tuesday, the upcoming Tuesday. This will mostly serve the purpose of just going over the mid-season patch that we know is coming up relatively soon. There are a few things that we know are on the sort of docket that might be changed in this, things like conduit shrines, materials could be adjusted a bit, Dark Citadel or Kurask Undercity could be, and just a whole pile of balancing fixes could be done here. It will probably announce the actual release date of the patch from the actual stream, though my general assumption it will probably be the following Tuesday on November 19th. I would also guess that we will get patch notes for this not long after the stream as well, but the stream itself gives us quite a good idea of when we'll be having this patch, and it gives us a more confirmed concept of what will actually be in it too. It doesn't get too specific, but there were a lot of questions to the devs about balancing recently, most specifically surrounding spiritborn, and a lot of the actual issues with spiritborn are bugs. They're not actual things that they want to nerf, they're not things that are intended interactions that they want to make weaker, they are bugs that are making the class way stronger than it's supposed to be. So what we don't know is whether balance would be changed at all during this season, whether they'll only do a sort of like half balance that brings spiritborn back a bit but not down totally, but in this blog post announcing the stream, they straight up say that there will be class balance changes discussed in this stream. So here's hoping something substantial is going to happen without us having to wait all the way until Season 7. Aside from this, there will also be content updates as part of this patch, which is a pretty vague statement. Mostly I'm just hoping this means new legendary aspects or new uniques as well, but it could be things like affecting the way that the seasonal mechanic works, or changes coming to some of the new activities that came with the expansion, like Kurask Undercity or the Dark Citadel as well, the group-focused activity. Outside of this then, we had another hotfix for the game over the last couple of days, this one mostly just fixing what was a pretty big bug that had apparently been going around for a few days since the last client patch, which is that after opening a nightmare dungeon by using a nightmare dungeon sigil, enemies in the open world would then start to drop obdicite on death. Obviously this made for what would have been a much more efficient farm than intended for obdicite, so they wanted to fix it up quickly, and of course, regardless of what you feel about the actual drop rates of obdicite, this was an unintended thing, it was a bug, it was an exploit, so yeah, they were gonna fix it. They also fixed a bug that was basically just signing hardcore characters up to die upon a specific interaction with impending doom, which is a mechanic in the Dark Citadel, and then the scrolls of escape, which are the things in hardcore which are supposed to keep you from dying and losing your character. So obviously this sort of invalidated the entire activity for hardcore players and made scrolls of escape feel almost like they were a trap, honestly, and impending doom is something that is often caused by a different player, so that's a really tough thing to die through in hardcore mode, especially not just having the impending doom applied by a different player, but then using a scroll of escape, which is supposed to protect you, and then it just gets you killed anyways. But hopefully, with this fixed, it will help at least a little bit. Aside from that, we just had some more stability improvements in this hotfix as well, which is pretty much always the case with these, but stability has been an issue recently, so hopefully these actually do have an effect. Then moving on from that, we had just one more new thing of note, really, not so much an in-game thing, so much as an art blast that was posted on the Blizzard News forums to show some of the work done by individual members of the developer team. This shows the main sort of people behind a number of impressive skins or models or general artwork, even just surfacing designs or the designs for different Nightmare Dungeon aesthetics. They shared a lot of different things here, and it's honestly really fun to take a look through if you're interested on the official Blizzard News page. It's a fun way to just spend a few minutes going through and seeing who is actually behind some of the things that you might really enjoy the visuals of in the actual expansion. That's pretty much it for today then, everyone. There hasn't been a massive amount of varied news the last few days. There is quite a lot of art to look through if you would like to, but aside from that, it's pretty much just been the quick bug fix, hotfix that happened recently, and the news of a specific date finally happening for the upcoming developer stream that will be happening ahead of the mid-season patch and talking about what's going on and when. What type of things do you guys think that we are likely to see in this patch? What do you think is maybe a bit less likely, but still something that you are hoping to actually have happen? Like if you liked the video, subscribe to the notification bell for more, and most importantly, ladies and gentlemen, until next time, stay sweet.
Josh, Cotton, and Hollow with the videos, dropping the humor like a hammer on your tippy toes, bringing entertainment on a daily arrangement to take our insanity and turn it into entertainment. Yes, I said entertainment twice, to reiterate that it is nice to look into your faces on a mostly daily basis when you let us in your homes to make the whole world a stage. Goodbye.